Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Isabel. I'm an author, speaker, blogger, and I love to share spiritual teachings with a touch of color. Today, a video about how we are supported by God, by the universe, in every aspect of our lives. A very, very powerful video inspired by some synchronicities that I went through and experienced in my own life this week. As you know, I am very passionate about talking about manifesting, and I'm also passionate about eco-fashion. I have a blog and a podcast where I share tips, suggestions, finds, eco-finds to help the world become more balanced. It's one of my life purposes to talk about protecting the environment, and one of the ways I do this is through my books, my blog, my podcast. And so I do love a good thrift store. I love thrifting. It's a passion of mine. I love going in and finding the treasure buried in the pile of stuff. And I find that the more I shop in thrift stores, the more I find beautiful things that I sometimes share with friends or I resell them. But most importantly, it's really a way of life for me to reuse what already exists. Anyway, so I went to a thrift store last week and I came across this blouse. I'm going to show it to you. I came across this lovely blouse. I thought it was pretty with lovely flowers. And when I got home, I was putting my things away and I noticed that there was a number on its back. It's written 212 in ink on a blouse. I mean, what are the chances that a number in ink is inscribed or it's just stained? It looks like a stain. So I thought maybe perhaps it's someone who went for a tattoo with 212, or someone was writing a note and the blouse was underneath. How this got there, I have no idea. I have no idea. That could probably be a novel in and of itself, like the movie Serendipity. But the thing is, when I saw that number, I immediately knew it was a sign, because there's nothing random in this universe. There's no surprise like this that appears out of the blue if there is no reason. So I started thinking 212 is an area code. It happens to be the area code of a city where I used to live many years ago, New York City. And then I had an epiphany. I had an aha moment where I realized that I was to contact someone that could actually really help me with my blog. I thought, oh my goodness. So what are the chances? I go to a thrift store, I start looking around. I saw this blouse actually at the last minute. It wasn't even something I had picked out originally. I took it home with me, and then I see 212 written on it, which led me to contacting someone that I used to collaborate with a long time ago. I thought, whoa, this is major. So this is to show you, really show you how supported we are by the universe. The universe always wants what's best for us, wants to elevate us, wants to take us to the next level in every aspect of our lives, and is always sending signs, synchronicities, gifts our way. But we often have our sight. Our sight is blocked because we get limited. Our sight is limited to what we see, and we don't imagine that the universe could send us a sign through a shirt in a thrift store. So that is how the universe works in my life. And I know it's how the universe, God, source works in the lives of everyone. So if you see a sign on a billboard, on a license plate, I always tell people, look at license plates, because there is always a message there. There are words, there are letters on license plates. At least where I live, there are. Look at everything. Everything is speaking to you at every moment. You find a book falls off the shelf in a cafe where you happen to be working. There's a message for you in that book. You open the newspaper at a page and there's something there, an advertisement for a contract, a new job. Apply. There is nothing random in this universe. The universe is always wanting what's best for us, abundance. The universe is always sending us gifts our way, ideas to create more abundance in our lives. But sometimes we're so stuck in the 3D, we just focus on what's in front of us and we don't open ourselves up to the magic that exists. Next story, because there is another story. Last Saturday, I went to the drugstore to get some eyeliner. And I start chatting with this young woman. She actually came over to me and asked if I needed any assistance, any help. And she complimented me on my clothing. And I said, oh, I find these things in thrift stores. I love thrifting. And she said, so do I. I love thrifting. Did you try the thrift store that's around the corner from here? And I said, as a matter of fact, no, I have not. I had not been there yet. She said, well, I find really great things for my child, my son, and even my husband or boyfriend. I found these beautiful French shoes made from a big couture house. So when I left the drugstore, I saw the word go on a license plate, G-O, which meant just go now, go check it out. It's like 15-20 minute, not even 20-minute walk from here, just go. So I went to the thrift store and I knew I was going to find something because I saw the word go on the license plate. I was divinely guided to go there because my mission is to talk about these things, to take pictures of these things that I find. So I'm always on the lookout for the next great find. And I found in this tiny little thrift store filled with stuff a coat that made my heart drop. I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if you can see it. It was made in Paris, handmade in Paris. It says Du Charme, the world's finest fabrics from Paris, France. It has these gorgeous, gorgeous buttons on it, stunning detail. And it was handmade, custom made by Florian. I literally, my jaw dropped to the floor. I could not believe this exquisite find in perfect condition, in my size. I couldn't believe it. I had tears of joy. Honestly, it's such a beautiful piece. I'm going to keep this for the rest of my life, for sure. And I can't even tell you how much I paid for it because it's an insult to this beautiful piece. But all of this to tell you that the universe is always wanting to send us gifts, opportunities, contracts, jobs, new friends, and the signs, the synchronicities are increasing because the energy on the planet it has changed. We are now ascending to a vibration of love and light. So these surprises are going to continue and they're going to accelerate even more, but we have to be open. We have to be open to receive them. We have to be open to take note of them, and we have to be open to the beautiful, beautiful wonder that is life. So I'm sharing these stories with you to give you hope, optimism, and belief in a power greater than ourselves that is always wanting to treat us. And perhaps you could start every day by asking yourself, what surprise am I going to receive today? What surprise is in store for me today? It doesn't always have to be something major like this. Like, I think this is pretty major, at least for me. It can be something very small. It could be finding a feather on the ground. It could be finding a penny on the ground. It can be anything at all. Be in the wonder. Remain in the wonder, the magic of life, and life will give it back to you tenfold, 100-fold. I repeat, remain in the wonder and the magic of life, and the life, God, the God force source will keep on giving back to you. Stay in faith, stay in belief, stay in faith that the universe wants nothing but the best for you in every aspect of your life. Self-expression, love, abundance, and health. And watch the universe when you're in that vibration of belief, of trust, of faith, of joy. The universe matches your energy and brings in the gifts. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Until next time for another video. Bye for now.